today we're gonna start with arm circles. So this week we are still gonna do 4 sets of 10 when we're working out. But if you feel like that's too much, then always just go down a set to 3 sets of 10. So at your third set, ask yourself, is this too much or should I pump it up to the next one? And go from there. So to warm up first, we're gonna do our arm circles. It's important to have our shoulders in the right spot, so up and back, and make sure not to flare your ribs. So keep those ribs in. Keep your rubs in. There's 10. Go the opposite way. There's 10. And one more set the opposite way. You always want to feel tired after your set, and that means that you did it to the amount that you should do it. So I don't want you to be falling over because of pain. I want you to complete your workout, but do feel some fatigue in your muscles. Next one, we're going to stretch our deltoids. I do have a clock in front of me. So we're going to hold this for 2 minutes. I'm just going to do 1 minute on each side with you now, but you can pause and do a whole 2 minutes. It takes the muscle fibers about 1 minute to tell the body it's time for that stretch response to actually lengthen the muscle correctly and let go of any tightness. And so I like doing it for 2 minutes because the first minute is just telling your brain to calm down, and the second minute is actually getting some length in a muscle. After this one, we're going to do a little bit of punching, and it feels like absolutely nothing while you're doing it because it's just silly and we're not professional punchers, boxers. But my back gets really sore the next day, and I love that for me. So maybe you'll love it for you. When we start our boxing, we will have 1 foot forward like we're going to lunge, but just a little bit. All right, there's our 1 minute. So I'm going to put 1 foot forward. My right leg is in front. I'm going to come up to the front, punch here with this hand, and then with this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I should have switched. So now this foot's going to be in front, and you can see, like, as I started going, I'm switching my body here. That's how we should do it. I was just showing you the steps so that we can get used to it, okay? And switch. And switch. Last set. We're not actually knocking anyone out, and so we don't have to guard our face, and we don't have to be hard. If you want to guard, you can go punch, punch, guard, punch, punch, guard. You don't have to. All right, our next one is a standing crunch. So here, we are going to be working our abs, but in a standing position, which I love because it tells your brain it's time to really get going and use our abs, but it also tells your brain, hey, I do this every day, so I should use my abs every day. So when we're in this position, remember, your pelvis should be in neutral, not back, not forward, somewhere in the middle, your ribs tucked in. Gonna have your elbows here like you're gonna do a crunch, and just bring that knee to the inside of your elbow, or as high up as you can. If you can only get to here, that's fine. Just push yourself to what you can do. I'm gonna do 2 sets with you, but you're gonna do 4. Which means you're gonna do 2 on each side. It only lets me do 15-minute videos with you, so I'm gonna use our time wisely. Okay, next one is a repeater. So across the body here, I'm gonna bring my knee across. So I'm gonna bring my arms together, come across my body, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as we're doing this, again, just do what you can. If you have to go slower, then modify going slower. If you can't go as high up, do not go as high up. We're trying to use our abs here, practice balance, and get our heart pumping. Okay, you're gonna do 2 more sets, 1 on each side. Pause the video and do those now. Our next one is going to be side to sides. This is one of my favorite ones. Again, engaging our core, tucking our ribs, shoulders up and back, pelvis neutral. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can use 2 water bottles. You just kind of want something to be the same amount of weight. You don't need to go far, just enough to feel the side of your abs engage. Okay, pause the video and do 1 more set on each side. Our next ones are going to be for our triceps. So we're going to come here right in the back. So again, engaging our abs, tucking our ribs, making sure our pelvis is neutral. Again, you can use a water bottle here and ask your body if the amount of weight that you're using is okay. Try and minimize the sway. Okay, that's 1 set. I want you to do 3 more. Pause the video and do 3 more sets. I would rather you complete all 4 sets at a lower weight for this exercise. So then if it's too hard, decrease your weight to like 2 pounds if you need to. And that's gonna be like a can of food is 1 pound usually. So just do according to what your body tells you that it needs. Okay, our next one again. This is a weird one. I want you to make a diamond in the back of your back here, and we're just gonna lift. So we do need to have our ribs tucked in and our pelvis neutral. There's 1. There's 2. Pause the video, give me 2 more sets of those. They're not hard, but the more that you do, the harder it comes. We're gonna do bicep curls next. So again, pelvis is neutral, ribs are tucked, shoulders are down and back. Oop, my elbow. Just your regular bicep curl. And while we're doing this, remember, we don't want to go all the way down because that puts stress on the ligaments of our arm. So I'm just going about 80–90%. And that protects my muscles and my ligaments. I'm not including a specific stretch for those today, but you can massage those. You can even roll them on your roller afterwards. I feel like the heavier weight that I do with this, and the slower I go, the harder my abs are worked. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more because I feel tired, and that's a good spot to feel, but it means I have to listen to my body and see if I should do 3 sets or if it can do 4 and not hurt tomorrow. Okay, do 1 more. Give it a little bit of a rest until I feel that muscle relax. 1 more. Okay, that is the majority of our workout. We are going to stretch our arms. So we are going to do just a chest opener against the wall. I want you to put your arm out horizontal, push away from the wall. If you have any trigger points in your chest, you can press a ball against the wall here. Hold this for 2 minutes. For the sake of the video, I'm not, but I will show you the other side, so I'm not lopsided. Again, hold those for 2 minutes. Our next one is going to be thread the needle. So we're going to come down to all 4s. I'm going to take this hand, thread it underneath me, and then put my body weight down on this side. Hold that for 2 minutes. You can even lean back again. Stretching those back muscles. Hold that for 2 minutes. And then our last one is our chair stretch that I know and love. So we are going to clasp our hands together. Put our elbows on the chair or on blocks. And then you're going to come down here and just push down into that chair. And this should be held for 2 minutes. And there is your arm workout for the week. Thank you.